It is 2024 and Charlotte is the place to be. If you're in the Charlotte area and you don't know that it's the place to be, you need to open your eyes and see what's happening. If you're thinking about coming to the Charlotte area and wondering why is Charlotte area such a wonderful place to live, here, let's take a look at a couple things that people are saying about Charlotte right now and why it is so attractive. Let's go. Charlotte was just named the top big move to city in the U.S. It beat Denver, Nashville, and New York City to take the #1 spot. Real quick, before we move on, do me a huge favor. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Also, leave a comment in the comment section. I've talked to the people at YouTube and they said my content is not being disseminated to the masses because there's not enough engagement. I appreciate your help and support in this endeavor as it allows me to make more content and sharing different things about Charlotte, the Carolinas, real estate, and money with you all. Now let's get back into it. Now look, I don't have to tell you why people move to New York. And Denver has been the craze for the last few years. And Nashville, I used to live in Nashville. I really enjoy that town, but there's a reason why I left Nashville and moved to Charlotte about 15 years ago. According to the migration report, Charlotte ranked the #1 most moved to big city in the country from 2023 to 2024, and the Queen City, what Charlotte is called, reached a 1.68 in to out ratio in 2023. What does that mean? It just means that more people are moving into the city than they're moving out. And according to the Charlotte Regional Business Alliance, 113 people are moving to the area every single day. And some of the top reasons why people are moving to the Charlotte area includes the cost of living, the strong quality of life, the mild climate, and the strong job market. Charlotte really has a little bit of everything for just about everyone, no matter your age, your culture, or demographic. Charlotte has something for you. What about millennials and younger people? What do they have to say about Charlotte? Well, according to a study that was released in August of 2023, this is what they had to say. Well, according to the study, it says Charlotte is a vibe for young transplants and very popular amongst millennials. Well, according to city data, the bulk of new transplants to the area has been millennials. Millennials that are slightly more educated in general and slightly wealthier than people who already live here. So if you've been here present in the Charlotte area and you're wondering why things are getting a little bit more costly, that's because of the influx of people that are moving in. They're coming here with a little bit more wealth and they're a little bit more educated, getting higher paying jobs so they can afford homes at higher price points. And when they're competing for those homes, that drives prices up a little further. You can still find affordable housing in the greater Charlotte area. If you have questions about that, my team and I would love to be your real estate resource of choice and help you on your journey. But let's dive back into this. According to the study, it said what's drawing millennials to the Charlotte area, just like Austin, Cleveland, Dallas, and Tampa, but more so than those places, is because of the thriving job market and the surge in finance and healthcare jobs in the area. Charlotte is also home to many Fortune 500 companies such as Bank of America, Duke Energy, and Wells Fargo. And our airport, the Charlotte Douglas International Airport, is one of the most accessible air hubs in the region. And while locals, me included, like to complain about the traffic here in the Charlotte area is less congested than those larger coastal cities. Now, one of the respondents to this article in the study said that millennials are all about experiences. And as a millennial, I can attest to that. I would much rather experience something than buy something. And it says the Charlotte area is full of experiences, from local coffee shops that offers just the right ambiance for a weekend chill to outdoor activities like the Whitewater Center to music festivals. And I have to agree with that. Right now, presently, when I'm filming this, we have something going on that's called Charlotte Shout for the past 2 weeks. Charlotte Shout has been going on since March 28th, and it ends this Sunday, April 14th, and it has tons of events. But take a look on the screen so you can see the different experiences that are being offered at Charlotte Shout. And this is the exact thing that's drawing so many millennials and younger people to the area, because Charlotte has a little bit of everything and offers various experiences for all people. But that's not it. Take a look at this recent news clip where it talks about how Charlotte is in the top 10 for doing business here in the country. That is a huge honor and something that Charlotte is well deserving of. Take a look.
The Queen City once again receiving recognition for its economic growth. Milken Institute, an influential think tank, announcing its list of top performing cities in the nation.
Our chief business correspondent Taylor Young explains how the Queen City made the top 10 for the first time in more than a decade. The Queen City has historically performed well on this list, but there are a few factors that pushed it into the top 10 this year. Charlotte business leaders are calling it an honor, but say their new ranking is well-deserved.
Just been a ton of momentum.
The Milken Institute highlighting 3 reasons why it deems Charlotte a top-performing city. Its rapid job growth, thriving tourism sector, and recent population boom. The Charlotte Regional Business Alliance estimates 113 people are moving to the city every single day.
North Carolina is the #1 state for doing business 2 years in a row. We have seen a much more diversified economy. In addition to the job growth, the wage growth, population growth.
But there is room for improvement. When it comes to income inequality, the Institute says Charlotte is struggling, specifically with racial and economic disparities.
There have been a number of initiatives from the mayor's racial equity initiative that the mayor launched a few years ago to the focus on opportunity as another initiative that really, both of which are designed to help us close that gap.
With job growth as a top contributor to Charlotte's performance this year, we asked the Charlotte Regional Business Alliance what the outlook for 2024 looks like. While we were not given any specifics, we were told more projects are in the pipeline.
So there you have it. Charlotte really does have a lot. It has a lot going for it, and it is a very attractive place here in our country. Yes, the cost of living is getting higher, but it is still very affordable when compared to other big cities and growing cities in our country. If you have any questions about buying, selling, or investing here in the Carolinas, please reach out. We would love to be your real estate resource of choice and guide you along this process. I'm Sir Ashley, your real estate advisor. Talk soon.